Hello, reception. I'm here to read your story. I'm sure you are very familiar with it. You know it. It's called The Way Back Home. Once there was a boy. And one day, as he was putting his things back in the cupboard, he found an aeroplane. He didn't remember leaving it in there, but he thought he'd take it out for a go right away. The plane lifted off the ground and up into the sky. Higher and higher and higher. Suddenly, the plane spluttered. It had run out of petrol. Now the boy was stuck in the moon. Where? On the moon. What was he to do? He was all alone and afraid, and soon his thoughts began to go out. Up in space, someone else was in trouble too. His engine had broken down. Who's this character? I'm sure you all know by now. And steering the ship towards the flicker of light, he landed on the moon with a bomb. Both the boy and the Martian could hear noises in the dark, and both feared the worst. But as their eyes got used to the dark, they both realized they'd met someone else in trouble. They weren't alone anymore. Now they've become good friends. The boy showed the Martian his empty petrol tank, and the Martian showed the boy his broken engine. Together, they thought of ways to fix the machines and how to get them both back home. The boy jumped down to earth to get the things they would need, right down into the sea, and swam towards home. But by the time he got there, the boy was tired out, so he sat in his favorite chair just to catch his breath. His favorite program was just starting, and he settled down to watch. In the meantime, how do you think the Martian was feeling on their own out in space? Yeah, I think so too. I think he was feeling very lonely, maybe frightened as well. Suddenly, he remembered what he should be doing. What should he be doing? And rushed off to the cupboard to get what he needed. He ran outside and shouted, but there was no reply. He couldn't be heard. Then the boy climbed to higher ground, called again, and waited. This time a rope was lowered. Can you see the rope here? The boy began to climb and the Martian began to pull, and soon the boy was back on the moon. The boy fixed up the Martian's engine with the right spanner, and the Martian filled the boy's petrol tank. They helped each other. Afterwards, they said goodbye and thanked each other for their help. They wondered if they'd ever meet again. After a long night, they were both finally off the moon. The boy went one way and the Martian went another, both on the way back home. One day, the boy got a parcel from the postman, and the parcel had got a... What is that he's holding? What do you think it is? It's a walkie-talkie, you're right. The boy didn't know what to do with it, so he left it there and walked away. But then a voice came out of the walkie-talkie saying, "Hello, hello." Who do you think that voice was? Do you think it was the Martian? Do you think it was a present for the Martian? What do you think the Martian wanted to say to the boy? Think about it and talk to your adult. I hope you enjoyed the story. I'll see you all very soon.